An invasive plant species known as rush skeletonweed has already taken over parts of the North Okanagan. And now the Okanagan and Similkameen Invasive Species Society is trying to get it out of the Penticton area before it takes over.
It's also known as nakedweed or devil's grass. And this is because of the nature of how it grows. It really does look very skeleton-like. There's no obvious leaves to it. It can get really tall, up to about 4 feet, but the greatest concern is the root, which can go up to 2.5 meters deep.
The plant can completely take over crop fields and grasslands, wiping out all other native species.
We want to prevent that from happening in our area. So in the North Okanagan, skeletonweed has moved into areas of cropland where it's causing a real detriment to harvesting of crops. The main crop, which is a concern to our region, would be rush skeletonweed moving into our hayfields. So we really want to keep it out of our pastures and hayfields where there would be an economic impact. We also want to keep it out of our natural areas, which would have an impact to our wildlife and the natural beauty of our grasslands and open forested areas.
Take care if you're handling this plant, as the milky white substance on the inside could irritate skin.
So you'll want to look for bottom leaves that look really similar to dandelion, but at the bottom of the stem there's these downward pointing, very stiff hairs, and it's got these tiny yellow flowers, and then the flowers turn into seeds which have little fluffy parachutes to them, and that allows it to spread very effectively in the wind.
If you spot skeletonweed, visit OASIS's website to report the invasive plant.
We have a real great opportunity here in the South Okanagan and Similkameen valleys to actually hopefully eradicate rush skeletonweed. And we don't normally talk about eradication, but with a species that has such a limited distribution, that opportunity is presented to us here. So we're going to take action right away on these outbreaks that we've discovered in the Penticton area, but we also want to get reports in from the public so that you can be part of the solution and help us keep rush skeletonweed out of our beautiful area.
For Castanet News in Penticton, I'm Casey Richardson.